Did it work? I'm kinda confused. Let me wiggle it around a little. Did it work? I guess it works. Kinda confused. Let me. Yes.
Wiggle it.
Okay, it works. This one. How do I do this? Oh no, I already forgot. Okay. Give me a moment, please. Because I kind of forgot how to check how the live stream does. Oh no, it's been so long. Oh no, what's happening? Something's wrong. I found it. Nice. Okay, okay. Let's open this inside. Okay, just a second. Why does it say no data? Oh no, why does it say no data? Oh no. Kinda confused. Again. Okay, let's just start. I bet. Okay, I want to finish the scythe of the branch witch and maybe start with, oh, rather continue with my Zangar Enlightened. I already, if this is too dark, please tell me, because I had to tone down the brightness of the camera so the scythe is visible, because the white was just too intense, and even though I darkened it a little bit, it just blinded everything. So, this is a white undercoat for the scythe, and I already painted it with what's its name, Apothecary White. And I was very careful. I don't know if you are able to see it with this recess here, that it's basically the darker parts are down here, and up here it's lighter. And this is my second test of this model, because the first one I really did not like it. Then I was angry with myself that I painted it white again. So I'm just going to do the tip is going to be darker, and this part I will not try to separate it into two stages of light and dark, because the first try was the inner part of the scythe was light to dark, and the outer part of the blade basically was from light to dark. And now I will just handle it as one big piece, basically. So this is the plan right now. So the next step is Space Wolf's Grey. So if anything is too loud or not loud enough with the music and my voice, please tell me and I will configure it. So I won't oh, maybe you are seeing this. I already painted the horns white, then with the apothecary white, and in the deepest recesses I already painted very carefully the Space Wolf's Grey. And this is basically already done after a white highlight on the horns itself. So I won't do this pure because it will basically destroy everything. So I'm still excited for the new releases for the Sylvaneth. I don't know if I will jump into the hype stream right away because of Rivenstone and another few projects I have ordered and should arrive in 2 or 3 weeks. Rivenstone, of course, is by far the timeline will not fit into 2 or 3 weeks. I need a smaller brush. Or do I? First of all, I need contrast medium. I don't need to shake this. This is basically 100% just the stuff. So it's thinned down. Now, how will I continue this? This is going to be difficult. Okay, let's start with the recesses. I guess it would be the... yes, it would be easier to start with the recesses. No, I drank too much coffee, my hands are shaky. just a little cleaner. This already should be enough. Okay, that should be enough for the recesses for the moment. Now I can start with the stuff I'm afraid of. Okay, I know I said I won't double edge the blade, but I guess I will double edge the blade. I don't know. I have to commit. Okay, I like this. Now please dry faster. I love to glaze with contrasts, or rather paint more with contrasts, because they're so highly pigmented and I love it. And I know I have so many paints, but some of them are useless because I accidentally cooked them. They were in front of the stove in our old apartment and the pigments just coagulated, so they're just there. Okay, nice. This is going to be a nice gradient. I already like this more than the first one. So, white scar, and I will dilute this with Lamian medium. Oh, was this the right cap? No. Okay. I'm still too shaky from all the coffee. But I don't care anymore because this is going to be a display model. I just want to learn the technique. And I really need to push myself through those emotions. So, future of the channel, I don't know if I really want to talk about it right now, because I still don't have all the information I need. but it kinda looks pretty good that I will be able to do more stuff. And this, for me personally, of course, is the best part. So with more stuff, I mean for the channel itself. I still don't know how to paint. I don't know, what is this part called? The stuff you can put in your hair? I don't know. Stuff. I don't know how to paint this. Maybe I will just make it gray. But not the gray I used with the hair, because it's basically, again, apothecary white and Space Wolf's gray. This should dry in a moment. In the meanwhile, I guess I will just paint it like the belly of the bitter grub. Yeah, don't mix too many colors in it. What did I use for the bitter grub? Oh no, Basilicanum Grey. Okay, nice. This is also done. The scythe is dry. We can go back to Space Wolf Grey. Nice. I love this. It's already better than the first one. So yeah, but future of the channel. I will also will tell you about this in tomorrow's weekly Warhammer review, because it impacts everything, and I don't want. Or should I make an own video about it? I don't know. I'm confused. Just let me guess. This is better lighting. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I kinda went full blank mode right now. I'm sorry. So I'm changing, not basically jobs. I'm still working in my profession as an analyst in a lab, and it's going to be awesome because I will start in about 2 months in a lab in which I have more freedom, basically, so time for hobby, because I sometimes can come home earlier and or can stay in a home office for the whole day. So I'm about 1.5 hours on the road just for my job, and as much as I love my job, it's exhausting when you have 2 special need pets, and 2 out of 3 are special needs, and it's also exhausting then with the whippet you have to go run. I don't want your pity, it's just the explanation that the majority of the day is basically already gone for chores and everything else in the life. But this is going to be great. Just another 2 months. So in 2 months everything is awesome. Not really, but still I like it more than the first time. Ah yes, and maybe I can even go up with my hours, because I don't have to drive to work every day then, and because of the home office, which makes it by far more easier, because in my breaks I can sit down, paint, prepare stuff, and write my script or anything else. I don't know, there will be so much possibilities. I can just go outside with my dog, let her run around so she's destroyed and sleeps the rest of the day, so I can come home, do the rest of my work, and then do hobby and YouTube stuff. So this is going to be interesting. I have to talk about my hours at work hopefully next week with my new boss. Just a second. Okay, nice. And we wanted to talk the last 2 or 3 weeks with each other, but every time something came up. The first time was his microphone broke down because he's in a home office he's working from home right now, and oh no, I kinda messed it up here. Doesn't matter. I will not redo this every time I mess up. So his microphone broke down, so we couldn't talk with each other. And then we said, okay, next week, because he can get a new microphone. And then the C virus struck with his family, and he had to stay home. Okay, so we were not able to talk then. Then the C virus, of course, struck him. And again, we weren't able to talk. So I really hope, first of all, because I really, really like him, I already worked with him. It's not the first time he's my boss. And I want him to be healthy. So, and of course, I want to talk about my job, the hours, if it's okay if I stay home for 2 days maybe, just to do all the paperwork from home. And yeah. And I have to also warn him that however YouTube goes with views and hopefully someday monetization, that I will go down with my hours again and maybe do this half-time, part-time, not half-time. Okay. I hope this is visible how the scythe looks right now. I have to clean it up a little bit more. And yeah, because I really want to do this part-time. Not only because of law videos, painting videos, sharing mental health issues, mental health issues, talking about how hobby helps with life. So how does this look? Looks already better. Nice. Should have done this on my wet palette, but I did not want to prepare everything just for 2 paints, because I don't know when I will continue the branch witch. Because I started with my Zangor Enlightened. And FYI, this is with contrast paints. Even the smooth surfaces without the splotches contrast is known for. So it is possible. Oh no. Forgot to wash my brush. Yeah, and also I'm thinking about Patreon, but I kind of want to do it and I don't want to do it. At the same time, it's kind of weird with me because I'm not really allowed to tell people how much how high my wages are, because I'm not allowed to, first of all. And with Patreon, everyone sees just how much money you get. And in Germany, this is quite weird with what's it called, with taxes. So to maintain not only the lifestyle of my wife and me, but also future-proof, or rather rent-proof my old-timey days. I don't know how to call it. When I'm old and almost broken from life. So in about a few years, this is going to be really, really weird because I have to put this money aside. In Germany, it is that your employer pays half of your... what's it called? Let me Google it. Pension. As I've said, your employer pays half of the monthly costs for your pension, and you pay half of it. You pay half of your medical, not security, and not bills. Oh damn! What's with today? I'm kinda tuckered out from the last weeks. Oh no, do I have to Google this also? It's kinda annoying and a little bit okay. Pension. Yeah, thank you. I forgot that I have a chat. What's... I don't know. In Germany we say Versicherung. Insurance. I'm just too tired. I'm an old man. So, the pension, insurance, social stuff, everything is paid half and half by you and your employer. So if I want to go Patreon, I have to pay everything myself. And private insurance, health insurance in Germany is, like with every other country, freaking expensive. And with my health right now, as I'm chronically ill, it's going to be really difficult not to be insured. So I really need this. Pension, of course. I also need this. Yeah, health insurance. Thank you, Marco. And yeah, I've said I'm not allowed to talk about my wages. And on Patreon, you see how much I would make, so I don't know, but the time until I get to 1000 subscribers on YouTube so I can make the YouTube membership work will take a long time, because this channel is not that old, but I maintain it for about 2 years now, and this has to dry, that's why I'm leaning back. So I don't know if this will ever skyrocket through the roof and I get 10,000 subscribers or anything, and even then I maybe can just go down 1 or 2 days with my job. But looking at Dana Howell as an example, her Patreon, in which she can go full YouTube with about $2,000, or in my mind it's $2,000. When I close my eyes, this is the number I see, and this is amazing for her. I really love it. I love her content, and I just want to see her succeed. So but with me, I guess that wouldn't be possible. I have to really think about it. I have to talk with my wife about it, because it's not worth talking about it in our relationship right now, because I don't get a cent from YouTube. Oh no, this is not smooth, the blend. Here I messed up. Can I? No, it's too late. I should have done it earlier. Just wait until it dries and then... But yeah, I'm still excited for my new workplace in 2 months, so I can do more YouTube stuff. Because I've prepared so many things. I also have... This one? I have to redo this because the shadows... Oh, the shadows are too dark. I just have to brighten those up a little bit and redo the scratches. But basically, I'm pretty happy with all the leather on Galen. One of the few models I'm happy with. And I will do the same with his colleague. Looks good, thank you. So yeah, still thinking about Patreon, yes or no. Because even if it's just one person, I would feel bad. Because it sounds... it sounds like I'm talking from a high horse, but one person sadly isn't enough to go down with my hours. but I have to think about the future of my family. "10, 15 years ago, there wouldn't be a thought about it, I would just do it." But sadly, with age, stuff changes. It's like Solid Snake in Metal Gear Solid 4. "War changes." Oh no, what? Oh no, what was the quote? "War never changes. It's not about ideologies." It's still drying. I can't. Oh, but I can. Okay, how to get the right work-life balance. Yes. Especially the older you get and more responsibilities are just piling on and on, like our piles of shame with models, and every financial decision you make is just soul crushing. I laughed because I already made some decisions and it wasn't easy, but yeah. Okay, it looks a bit better. I can fix this. This shouldn't be a problem. That's why I love contrast paints with contrast medium. They're so translucent, glazing is so much easier. And it's not this slap it on and it's done, which I basically did with the Zangors. This is one of the other ones. And I really, really like the end result. Oh no, this is not visible because of the shadows. But hey, you have to laugh and look on the bright side. Yes, very true. So, have you seen... Oh, you probably have seen the reveals from Warhammer Fest. What are your thoughts? What are you excited for? Okay, this starts to look really, really nice. Still not how I want it to look like, but better. Better than the last time, that's for sure. but I guess I will leave it at this stage. There isn't much left on my dry palette, and I do not want to mix new paint. I love the ash wastes in Necromunda, but sadly can't afford it. Yes, the Traitor Guard look good though. Look good too. Oh, what's wrong with me today? Yeah, Necromunda is expensive, but it's not for one person in my mind. Of course, everyone can decide this for themselves. Traitor Guard looked really, really good. I'm not a Chaos player in 40k, but those look really, really good. I already recorded my reaction video for day 2, 3 and 4 in one video. I will edit it later and upload it, but I showered, my hair is still wet and I don't want to ruin my headset. What I would use Patreon for now, when I think about it, equipment. Because I really need a better camera. This is a Logitech webcam, which isn't really the best thing to capture videos or even paint miniatures. And I really, really need a new PC for editing and doing other stuff, because the one I have right now really struggles with this stuff, and sometimes the connection to my internet breaks up. Look forward to that. Oh no, with the delay of the video, I'm sorry, but what exactly? For the reaction video, reaction video, yes, okay. Ooh, what I have for the future, it will take time to arrive. I'm kinda in a hobby slump right now with Games Workshop models. As much as I love those, and I have so many of them, they're made in the same art style, so everything is playable basically in the same world. And to get out of this, I ordered some sculpts from other miniature companies, and I'm so excited for those. Maybe I will paint them on a live stream, because slowly but surely I have more time to do these, or I will paint them in a different way in a video. So I will leave her the branch witch alone for today. I'm kinda happy with the outcome of the scythe. You can see the brush strokes because I painted it so many times already. But now Zangor enlightens. Oh, what do I want to do? Ow. Spikes. Or my Can Wraith. Oh. Doralia when danced. I don't know. I'm kinda confused right now. No Zangors. And I know what to do. Oh no, I need a wet palette for that. Then it's going to be the Zangors. So the discs are Mechanica Standard Grey. The whole model was primed with Mechanica Standard Grey and with a zenithal highlight of Grey Seer. And the disc is Guilliman Flash, the contrast paint. So now I take Cadian Flesh Tone. Do I want Cadian Flesh Tone? Or Buckman's Glow? Buckman's Glow is a little bit too dark. To go back to work now, sadly, so enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you soon. Yeah, have a great day at work. Thank you for watching, and you have a great day as well. Stay safe and stay fantastic, Marco. So this is just going to be a dry brush of Cadian Flesh Tone for the flashy parts. So I'm not doing this top to down, I'm dry brushing this in circular motions, so clock and counterclockwise, So I get everything on the flashy parts because I want the disc to be flesh colored, so it's more, it should make you uneasy to look at them. Okay, this you won't see because of the base, the angle, and lighting. Nice. This looks already strange and weird. I love it. Oh, this looks so weird, especially with this discs, with these. Oh, I love it. So I left these Zangors in my closet for way too long, and I'm really happy that I found them so I can paint them. Oh, this is sweet. So this is, I don't know if you can see this, a part I messed up while I was building it the first time. And now I really do not care, because if I wouldn't have shown it to you, maybe some people would have seen it, others wouldn't have seen it, and it just really doesn't matter in the end, because when it's in the on the shelf or on the battlefield. No one's going to see that. And I really have to get into the mindset of, if you're not looking at it 6 inches or 1 inch from your face away, you will not see it. So it's totally okay if there are mistakes on it. The most important part for me right now is there is paint on the model, there is a base coat, there are shadows, and highlights, of course, for me right now. This is nice. This is really, really nice. I love Zinj models. They're so weird. So, I was thinking about battle reports, or not specifically battle reports, but other videos in which painting a model or displaying models is, of course, in a display board it's important that they are painted, but is it really that important that they are 100% perfect, everything is done and everything did receive a special amount of care? And when I look at my display shelf and I see, for an example, my Lumineth Realm Lords, which because on the channel you can see how I painted them, are not high-end painted, but in a really fast, but still, for me, in my mind, very good and impressive way, because the metals are really, really bright and contrast nicely with the rest of the model. And in the video in itself, it's not really apparent how bright the metal is and how it contrasts with the cloth, the faces, the base, and so on. So I don't know, but when I look at them right now, they look great, and this is kinda really, really strange, because if I would have done more work on them from here, I would not see any difference. I really need new brushes, especially dry brushes. I'm thinking about buying those Artist Opus dry brushes, because they're apparently very, very good, and I trust those sources I've heard it from. they look like, so the shape is already a shape I prefer for dry brushes. But I also have these makeup brushes, which I also really like to dry brush with. But only for really large parts. Not like here with the Zangors, in which you really have to look how you get to the points. Oh, this is so nice. I love dry brushing. Such an underrated technique. Oh. I have... Oh. I just see right now that I have the chat on OBS. Oh, okay. I do not need more windows open than I had. So last disk. Oh, should I dry brush? Yeah, okay, now I started it already. I have to commit. Well, I have looked up, oh, what was it? Cult of Paint, the YouTube channel. Andy Wartle, I guess, is his name. It's his Andy. I can't remember his last name right now, if it is Wartle or Wardle. And he's the guy in charge of the Artist Opus dry brushes. Amazing painter. I really like his paint jobs. And he basically paints so much just with dry brushing. It's... I don't know. It's so weird to see how much you can do with dry brushing. It's an own science. Because he works with different... how damp is your brush? How much paint do you have on your brush? How much did you lose on your tissue? How much pigments are in the paint, and so on and so on. There is so much, and his mind is on another level when it comes to dry brushing. It makes you really envious, just with basically such a simple technique. What he achieves, and it's beautiful. Just wants to recreate what he's doing. So I will finish up this step on this Zangor, then I'm done with the stream because I still have to eat something and I have to edit the reaction video. Is my hair? Yes, it's dry already. Perfect. And I'm so excited for Rivenstone. Next week I'm going to make some videos of the rules. Because the rules are so amazing and I want to talk about why Rivenstone interests me so much. And I saw it, I saw the tutorial on how to play it, and I immediately fell in love with it. And this is very, very rare for me to fall in love with other tabletop games. Not because of brand loyalty or something like that, because that's not me. But to get into a new rule set is really difficult for me, because I really don't read rules as much as I should. I know how my armies play and I skim over the rules, the rest I learn and implement into my playstyle with battle reports. That's basically how I learn to play. And I love this, but with Rivenstone, the rule set is tight, and this was the thing I was thinking about after Skywatcher Adept was telling me that I put more effort into my models than many other miniature painters, or rather people in the hobby. And I kinda agree with him. And whenever I paint a model, I want to enjoy it. And I don't want the feel-bad moments in a game in which I don't know, I painted 100... No, that's ridiculous. 120 zombies are a while on the table. I paint my Zangors. First round, I don't know, Lumineth Wardens, not Wardens, the Sentinels, one shooting phase, my Zangors are dead. They're gone. I've spent so much time painting them and it's basically for nothing. So I just packing them up and they have seen the battlefield for about, I don't know, 20 minutes. And this is just sad. I want to enjoy my models on the battlefield. Okay, I don't know if you have heard that, the honking outside. But with Rivenstone, it's just a few models, so basically 8 to 16 models per faction. You paint them, and even if they die, you just bring them back the next turn in which you can control your models. And I really, really love this because I can spend more time on my character models and maybe learn more stuff while painting, because I don't have the feeling and the gnawing thoughts in the back of my head that, oh, the model is going to die and then I will just pack it up. I don't want that. And with Rivenstone, this feel bad, yeah, it's just not there. It's just, oh, you killed my model. Too bad, now it's back, haha. Now eat my necromancer. And I like how in the rules every faction attacks a different economy of the game, in which the Risen, the undead faction, attacks the exhaustion economy, so that your enemy cannot play a specific model because you exhausted their stamina. I love that. And the Oryx, the Orc faction, just plays with a different part of the economy in which you cannot, in which they can use a certain part of the economy. It's called Vigor, and they get many stuff for free, so they have basically more of that. That's also amazing. Oh no, that was too much paint. It doesn't matter. It's on the bottom. No one will see it. It's just for me. The Iron Guard, the dwarves, are just attacking the shard economy, in which they have shards en masse, which I really like. And I still can't decide which faction I want to play. Of course I'm going to play the undead, because I have a soft spot for the undead. Because basically I'm undead myself. I'm old and brittle, and it's a miracle that my body is holding together. So more paint, and then I'm done. I'm so hungry. I just had coffee, a little bit of oatmeal. I really have to watch out for my posture, but I need another way of putting this camera on, because I have to paint like this. This is the best pose. But then you can't see anything, and I would have a camera right down here on my neck. Maybe I can just put a GoPro on a necklace. So this time I took more paint on the brush, because down there for me it's not really important. I just want the stark contrasts of the paint, so of the first highlight and the shadows. So with the rim part, not with the inner part. I want the rim parts to pop a little more with the Cadian flesh tone. I should have recorded this part, but I guess I will record it as a separate video why I'm excited for Rivenstone. And I'm so sad that we have to wait basically a year for the models. I really hope that Fantasy Welt here in Germany will sell the models and other stuff. I guess I have to call them and ask if they are interested in it. I don't know if this works. I really don't. I don't know how they're deciding this stuff and if the customer support even is aware of Rivenstone. But they are nerds as well, geeks as well, so I guess they're already aware. And if not, I guess I have done my part and I have told them. I already filled out the form that they're hopefully going to be a bash, so this distribution center like for Broken Anvil miniatures. I really hope that works. This is really nice. So how does this look now that it's dry? It looks terrible. It looks good here, but when it is right in front of your face, oh no, then it's really weird. So, how much does this affect it? Oh no! Everything is dark! Okay, let me just do it like this. But that's it for the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Let me just clean the brush. I have to wash this brush as well, again, with brush cleaner. And I have to clean my whole space. There are so many paints lying around on the table. It's 4, 10, oh no, about 40 paints are just left and right and you can't see them. It's not a good look, and I'm really ashamed of what you're seeing right there, but I'm too lazy to clean this up. Nice. So again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next stream.